Christmas is supposed to be the season of togetherness, right? So why do so many disabled people spend it completely alone? If you've ever felt invincible during the holidays, or if you've ever cared for or are caring for someone who does, we need to talk about this. Because the loneliness is real and nobody is willing to talk about it. Hello and welcome to InspireAbility. I am Ruby, and today we're diving into something uncomfortable but quite necessary. So why the Christmas, the most important time of the year for most people, feel like the loneliest time of the year for disabled people. Yes, we see the adverts, family gatherings around tables, friends laughing at parties, communities coming together. But for a lot of us in the disabled community, Christmas looks very different. It looks like being left out of the gatherings because the venue isn't accessible. It looks like watching everyone else make plans while nobody thinks to include you. It looks like spending Christmas Day alone, not by choice, but because people forgot you exist. And it's not just about being alone, it's about being forgotten. And that cuts deep. Yes, it cuts really, really deep. Deeper than anything we can ever imagine. So I'll never forget my second Christmas after my accident. I was still struggling to adjust to life with disabilities, still trying to figure out my new reality. And I assumed very naively that Christmas would be the same as always. But guess what? Reality check came, and it wasn't. Family gatherings were at homes I could not access. Friends made plans at venues with theirs. People invited me, but then said things like, oh, well, it might be tricky for you to get in, or maybe next day when we're somewhere more accessible, then you'll be able to be part of the gathering as usual. And I smiled. I said, don't worry, it's fine. But inside me, I was devastated. It wasn't fine at all. Because what they were really saying was, and irrespective of whether they meant to or not, what I was hearing was, you've become too complicated. You've become too much of an effort. You've become a bit of a burden now. And things will be easier without you. And you know the worst part? I heard it so often by so many people that I began to believe it. I started thinking maybe I was too much of a burden, too much of a trouble. Maybe I should just stay home. Maybe it was easier for everybody if I wasn't there, because even if I was able to attend, then I might need help one way or the other at the event. So to be less of a burden, it might just be easier to stay on my own. I spent Christmas Day that year with those thoughts quite heavy on my heart. Not because I wanted them to be there, and not because that was how I felt like spending the Christmas, but I did not have a choice. I had to sit there, and I remember looking at the phone, and that's the thing now. You get to see everybody sharing pictures on WhatsApp, on social media. So I saw everybody, the photos, the laughter, the joy, the food, the everything, the merriment. And I was thinking, I'm just right here. Nobody sees me. That was the most invincible I'd felt all my life. And that's the loneliness I'm talking about. It's not just the physical isolation, but it's the feeling of being erased. These were people you spent all your time with. It looks as if somebody brought out the marker and completely erased you from the equation, from the entire picture. So let's break down why this happens and what we can do about it, because it's crucial we begin to do something about it from this year. 1. Inaccessibility is equal to exclusion. Think very carefully. Inaccessibility is equal to exclusion. Let's be very clear. When your event, your home, your venue is inaccessible, you're saying to that disabled person that they are not welcome. You might not mean it that way, but that's what you're communicating to them. Steps without ramp, no accessible bathroom, no parking, loud crowded spaces with no quiet option. These aren't small inconveniences, they are barriers that can keep other people out. And what you are saying to them, if those barriers exist, is that you don't want them. And during Christmas, when everything is about gathering, togetherness, meeting together, sharing precious time with friends and family, those barriers hurt the most. It is at Christmas that you feel the pinch the most. So if you are planning an event this Christmas, ask yourself, is this accessible? Can someone in a wheelchair, someone on crutches, or someone who has difficulty walking distances and navigating steps, can they get into this venue? Can someone with sensory needs participate? Can someone with chronic pain sit comfortably? Ask yourself this question. Can someone with sight problems be able to see clearly? Just those questions need to be asked and answered. If the answer for you is no, note this, that you are leaving some people out, and that's not okay. We should be more inclusive. The second thing is the out of sight, out of mind problem. Now, disabled people often feel invincible because we become invincible anyway. Most people don't see us, even on the queue. They talk to the person by us and just completely ignore us. We're not included in group chats. We're not thought of when plans are made. People assume we won't come anyway, so they don't ask us. And when they do ask and we get invited, it's often an afterthought, and it will be so clear that you are an afterthought. Oh, I didn't think you'd be able to make it. I wasn't sure if you'd be up to it. Those are the things you hear constantly. But here is the thing. We deserve to be invited. We deserve to be included. Even if we say no, we deserve to still be asked. Don't make assumptions about what we can or we can't do. Don't decide for us. Include us in those conversations. Let us be the one to say yes or no. Now, the third thing is, loneliness isn't just about being alone. You can be in a room full of people and still feel very, very lonely. Because loneliness isn't just physical isolation, it's emotional invincibility. It's being at a party but not being able to participate because there's no seating arrangement that's convenient for you. There's no space to navigate your wheelchair. It's being in a conversation but nobody asks how you're doing. Sometimes things are out of reach and everyone is so busy having fun that you feel you can't ask for help to get that drink, get that snack. So it's being present but feeling like you do not belong. And oftentimes, people don't put those things into consideration when planning events, especially at Christmas. Disabled people experience this all the time. And at Christmas, when the world is screaming joy and togetherness, that loneliness becomes unbearable. We feel it most during this Christmas period. So if you're organizing something, don't just make it accessible, make it inclusive. Check in with people, ask what they need, make space for them, let them know they matter, let them know you've thought about them, you've included them in the overall discussion from the get-go, not as an afterthought. The fourth thing is, what disabled people need you to know. Now, we're not asking to be pitied. No. We don't want that. We don't like that. We detest that actually. We're not asking you to make a fuss. No. We're not asking you to be remembered, to be treated specially like royalty. What we're asking for is to be included, to be treated like we belong, to be treated like we matter, like we're important to you, just like everybody else. So if you're planning something and you're not sure if we can come, ask us. Don't assume. Don't exclude us for our own good. Yes, that's the thing. People will say, oh, I actually thought you weren't feeling well, so for your own good, you need the rest, so I didn't bother. No, please. Don't do it for my good. Let me decide. And if you say no, please do respect that. But give us the choice. Let us be the ones to decide. Because being included, even if we can't attend, reminds us that we are valued, that we are seen, that we are heard, and that we matter to you. Now, if you're disabled and you're dreading Christmas, I feel you. And you're not alone. But I do want you to hear this. You're not forgotten. You're not invincible, regardless of what the situation and the circumstance might be saying. You're not too much. You deserve connection. You deserve joy. You deserve to be included. You deserve to be part of the celebration of the Christmas season. And if people around you aren't making space for you, that's on them, not you. Not because you're a problem. No. That is on them. Don't let that guilt be on you. Don't think you're a burden because you're not. Find your people. Build your own community. Create your own traditions if you need to. You don't have to wait for the world to include you. You can create your own belonging. The world is different for you right now, especially if you have acquired disabilities like I do. Recreate the world around you. Build new traditions. Create new society, environment around you, new communities, like-minded people that will think of you first before exclusion. And to not disabled people watching this, I know we can do better. Think about what you're leaving out. Make your spaces accessible. Include disabled people in your plans, in your thought from the very beginning. Do not make assumptions. Speak to them. Get their views, get their opinions. You'll be surprised that they will help you enormously to plan an inclusive event. We are here. We're part of the community and we deserve to be treated like we matter, like we're part of it and that we belong to the community. If this resonated with you in any way, in any form, let me know in the comments. Let's share your experience. Let's share what you've had to go through and how you've navigated it, or how you've been able to build a different community that now you do enjoy and you feel valued, you feel better, or how you've been able to help friends and family to be more inclusive. Let's build this community here. Let's share ideas and views, and let's rub minds together on how to make the society and Christmas and festive periods more inclusive for everybody. If you're organizing something this Christmas, take a moment and ask yourself, is this accessible? Who am I leaving out? And if you want ideas, drop them in the comment section. We will share ideas on how to make sure your event is inclusive. Share this video with someone who needs to hear it. Let's start normalizing inclusion, not just at Christmas, but all year round. Inclusivity is the key. Subscribe if you haven't already done so, and I'll see you in the next one. I am Ruby. Thank you for being here. This is InspireAbility, where it's okay to be uniquely different, to be uniquely you. We celebrate uniqueness here because I am allowed to be uniquely me, and you are definitely allowed to be uniquely you. Go and enjoy this Christmas. Take care and bye for now. Bye.